who I'm told has been training like a man possessed over in Cyprus. But is all that stamina and fitness conditioning going to be enough to upset a man who may be the classier operator in Brian Magee? But he's a fighter who at times has always looked a little bit fragile, Magee, not got the best chin in the business, but he can also look a very, very accomplished operator and a southpaw, and I wonder how Maguire is going to cope with that. Stevie Maguire, the taller man, as you can see.
He certainly is. He's trying to do the right thing by taking the centre of the ring and just prove to Magee that he's not intimidated by him, and that the southpaw stance isn't going to cause him too many problems.
Magee's fought at a good level, hasn't he? Only lost narrowly when he lost his IBO title to Robin Reed, 4 years ago now. There's that split points decision, or was it a majority points decision against Vitaly Tsipko for the European title, then against Carl Froch going for this British title. He was beaten in 11 rounds, but he had his moments against Froch in that fight. Came close to fighting Joe Calzaghe a year or two back as well, but that fight fell through. So he's a guy who knows his way around the ring, but is he now just a little bit faded compared with how he was in years gone by?
Well, he would have to be considered to be just a little shop-worn, certainly. Boxed at quite a high level, but not one of the big ones. But this could be a chance for him, obviously, to get back onto the domestic level at least.
Carl Froch's title at stake here. European title would be a possible option for the winner here, currently held by Caro Moratz of Germany, Jermaine McKay of the Bahamas, the Commonwealth title holder, of course Carl Froch, the WBC title holder at the moment, who we saw so magnificently win that title last week. Has Maguire cut already around that right eye? Oh, good shot from Magee, who's certainly been inspired by something you can see in there in the ring. There's a little bit of a graze around the forehead, I think, of Maguire. If that's the only damage, no great trouble in there. And also perhaps a little cut around the right eye, is there? He's certainly cut around the forehead. Well, it's going to be some work for the cornermen, whatever way.
Schedule 12. Gave the first round to Magee. A little bit more persistent. Started nice and sharp, and is making full use of the southpaw stance.
Represents a step up in class, this, for Stevie Maguire. And he reckons that stamina is going to be the key in this. The cut, though, is a worry.
Well, stamina will only play a part in this should the fight go quite long, 8, 9, 10 rounds. If he can maintain the pace. Magee, as you know, has been up as much as heavy as light heavyweight and come back down to super middleweight, where he obviously feels he can still be a major force to be reckoned with.
He started well, Magee. Brian Magee has been 12 rounds on no less than 8 occasions. He knows all about fighting the championship distance.
But that wear and tear of doing the distance that many times, it takes it out of your legs. He will not be able to bounce around like this in the later rounds, I promise you that.
Maguire trained by his dad, Stevie Senior, who in the corner is telling his son to whip in the hooks, throw the left hand. Maguire looking to throw plenty of punches, throw a volume of punches.
He's trying to keep a high work rate. He's trying to keep McGee working, is Maguire.
And the smear of blood again around that damaged right eye. Has he got the power to really hurt McGee? Only the 4 stoppage wins on his record, Maguire. Not a noted big puncher.
Well, McGee has to use all of his experience to win this one.
Brian McGee, the older man, in the black and red shorts. The shaven-headed Stevie Maguire. Born in Kirkcaldy, now living in Glenroth.
Maguire needs to use his slight height advantage and his longer reach to start scoring some points. He can't just rush in.
Interesting fight this one's shaping up to be, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Strength of Maguire, style of McGee, already showing those boxing skills that served him well over the years. Was promoted down in this neck of the woods, wasn't he, for several years? Barry Hearn, he came out of his stable.
Absolutely. But Maguire needs to work at a higher work rate. Needs to give McGee something to think about. It's a better effort from Maguire. More of it is required.
McGee keeping the guard tight. Scottish fans getting excited as Maguire comes forward. Fair number of them being taken on the arms and gloves of McGee, though. Heads going in dangerously close.
Well, Maguire done the right thing in this round. He's got McGee on the back foot and he's pumping his both hands this time. It's better work.
A chopping left hook by McGee, though, as a reminder. Can't afford to get sloppy.
See, Maguire just putting a little 1, 2, 3 together. That's been his tactic for this round. Good left hook by Maguire.
Well, he's shown plenty of aggression in this.